Make a pipeline for beer. Pipeline for beer.
On the surface, it seems patently un-Canadian. Former Wild Rose leader Brian Jean is calling on all Albertans to boycott Molson Canadian beer in response to the growing feud between Alberta and Quebec over oil. Why Molson? Because their corporate head office for Canada is in Montreal.
In fact, it's a global company, and that's the irony of it. Of course, the global head office is based in the United States. So Molson is remotely a distance from being a Canadian company, and even further distance from being a Quebec company. So in that case, it's not really all that salient to the consumer base of connecting Molson Canadian beer to a political jurisdiction.
Well, that's one of the main reasons it's so difficult to boycott a region, or in this case, a province. But this isn't the first time someone has suggested a regional booze ban. It wasn't that long ago that Premier Rachel Notley banned BC wines from being imported into Alberta completely.
I mean, that could argue that was successful because it did, in fact, put the spotlight on Alberta being a very large market for BC wines. And therefore, it's an example of where, in fact, jurisdictional boycotts do, in fact, have influence.
And of course, we're seeing this play out right now in the Canada-China spat with Canada Goose products.
And when you look at the slumping share price of Canada Goose, and it just happened to coincide with the opening of their flagship store in Beijing, that in fact something like that can have significant impact.
But at the end of the day, it will come down to what individual customers want to do. So would you boycott Montreal beer?
I'm not opposed to doing that. I prefer craft beer anyway, so it wouldn't be a stretch for me to do that.
If we buy beers which are made in Alberta, then it will give more employment and empowerment.
I just think we need our own government to back our pipelines and our own oil and gas energy industry and not worry about beer so much.
I have to agree with that one. That'd be a tough sell.
But whatever brand you choose over the holidays, make sure you enjoy responsibly. In Calgary, Jonathan Muma, City News.